What's up, everybody? This is Adam Garley from Garley's Garage, and I just wanted to give you a little shop tech tip, how I repair stuff.
Sorry, bro, but this show's about me.
What's up, everybody? So, I think I've talked about this before. Got the Iron Horse back. I put new tires on it, and then the tire was leaking, so I had to see what was going on. Somebody had put Fix-A-Flat inside the wheel, and it was kind of crudded up. I thought I got it all off there. I didn't, so I had to bust the tire down, sand all of that crap down, so I was all the way back down to the aluminum, cleaned it really good, cleaned the bead of the tire, put it back on. Now it stays aired up. Oh, and so when I was putting it back on, I was tightening up the bolts, and I didn't even get very far, and so it pulled the threads out of this one, and I was like, dang it. So I've talked about it before. Now this is called Time-Sert. So what it is it's a thread repair kit. I think you can get them. They're pretty expensive. This kit probably about 200 bucks maybe. Just the inserts alone are like 35 bucks for a set of 5 or 10. This is what they look like. They are, let me silence this. What it is it's kind of like a Healy coil, but Healy coils don't really lock in very well. They lock in, but not as well. There's a lot of times when you're backing a bolt out, you'll pull the Healy coil out with it. So what this is it's kind of a replacement for it. So you'll have the size of the bolt that you're going to be using. So this is a 3/8, what is it, 3/8/16? Yeah, 3/8/16 is what we're using. And anytime I put stuff inside of aluminum, if it's something I'm building or something, sorry, put those down so I don't look so old. Anytime I'm repairing or I'm building something like that and I want to put some good bite on it, I'll just go ahead and drill it and tap it for a nut-sert and put it in there. That way I know it's going to have some good bite to it. So what you're doing on these ones is you'll drill the hole out, and it comes with everything you need in this kit, okay? Let me unpackage them because I put everything back in the package how it's supposed to be. It's pretty cool because it comes in a nice little case and everything. Basically, all the tools that you need are pretty close. Pretty much everything that you're going to need is this. Your drill, you're going to need a ratchet, and then some sort of attachment to grab the back of these. You could possibly just still use the drill. I will be using a specialty tool that grabs onto the back side of taps to help me tap stuff in. So first you're going to drill it out with the drill bit. Done. Then you're going to go with the counterbore. Now what the counterbore is going to do is it's going to just put a nice little counterbore on the very edge of what you just drilled out, because these have a little shoulder to them, and that's what's going to sit in there. And then that way, if you're trying to mount like I've done it before on the white Softail for Randy DiOrio, say you're going to do a primary cover, any kind of cover, that counterbore is going to make this sit inset just a little bit, so whatever gasket and stuff like you're using, it's still going to seal, because this isn't going to be sticking on top, like say like a riv nut or something like that. This is actually going to be counterbored, so it'll be flat. It'll have a flat plane, and you can put your gasket and all that stuff, and everything's going to seal. Does that seal? It's going to continue to seal. And then after you do that, then you're going to run your tap, and you're going to tap it out. And then what kind of looks like another tap, it's just a bolt with threads on it. And what it is it's tapered. What it is the nut-serts are tapered inside. So you're going to put, I believe, a little bit of oil on here, and you're going to screw this onto here, and it's only going to go so far, probably about, I don't know, a quarter to halfway in, and then it's going to kind of lock up. Screw this in. When it bottoms out on the shoulder here, and that gets inside that counterbore, when you continue to move this installation tool, it's going to spread that bottom piece out, and that's what locks it in place. So that's what makes it really, really strong. So yeah, let me get this out, and I'll show you exactly how quick it goes. So I'm going to remove this, remove the caliper, set it down. Yeah, see, these threads, I can pretty much just put this bolt in and out, this one not. I am going to go ahead and put the thread-sert in both of these, so that way they will both be able to be tightened up really well. First, we're going to get the drill bit. going slow as to not damage the disc. Got the holes drilled out. Counterbore time. I like to go nice and slow, nice and easy. It is aluminum. Counterbore is nice and flush in there. To the other one. You'll know when it's bottomed out because there won't be any more material coming out. Once I get it tapped, we'll blow this all off before we get it done. So now for the tap, I use a tool, hooks onto a socket, regular ratchet. This is a small 3/8 hand, and then that holds your taps. So you want to make sure you stay square. Let me get some lube. You definitely want to use a cutting tool lubricant. I'm probably going to try that green stuff that's out. Anchor lube, I think. I just haven't run out of this. It's so cold in here, it's not coming out of the bottle. Let's try to keep it. If you just let the tool do the work, it'll usually bite pretty square. There we go. Let me switch over to the bigger ratchet for a little bit more torque on that bad boy. There we go. Don't want to hit the rotor and mess it up. There we go. Oh. Sweet. Looks really, really good. Let me get some compressed air. Cool. So now we'll install the nut-serts. Oh, gotta put some oil on it. Got it in there, kind of bottomed out. You don't have to put Loctite. You don't have to put any kind of anything on there. These have the bottom. Looks just like a. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. Hold on, let me grab a different one. This one had a little bit wider base than the tap, so got a different one. So now, see, like I'm pretty much getting it all the way in by hand. And now I'll wrench it in there. Okay, huge bummer. Because I didn't run all the way through like real far with the tap, I don't think it tapped it all the way through equal. So it only went in so far before this stopped and it started to spread it. So now I'll have to extract this, get this up on a lift and pull this brake mount out. Probably just do it on the ground, like a drill press or something like that, and then reinstall these serts because I can feel the edge sticking out. It's not in there correct. So let me get this bike back on a lift and we'll continue from there. My bad. That was pretty dumb. I didn't think about it until just now because it went through, but I don't think it. Do you see on the see how it goes? It's almost tapered. I don't know if you can see that. See how this is like tapered and it stops tapering somewhere around there? Well, that's about as far as I went in, so it didn't go all the way out through to make it a straight through shot. So, hey, welcome to learning with me. Every day you learn something new, right? Right? Am I right? Okay, let me get this on the rack. Let me kind of put this back together, get it on a rack, and we'll do it correctly. Glad you guys are along for the ride. Okay, yeah, so I was looking at this now that I got it off. I didn't put it on the lift. I was actually able to just use the center jack. But I could tell right off the bat that it started to cock in there a little bit, get crooked. And so yeah, now I gotta extract this some way, somehow, which is gonna be very fun. But gotta get that out and then put the tap all the way through. So let's just see real quick. Let me grab this tap in the tap holder. I'm gonna just try to run it through this bottom one. Yeah, I can feel it. It's not like crazy, but I could feel that there was some of it not getting done. Let's see. Need some Earl. Hold on. See if this one goes in any better. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is countersunk. You can tell because the threads are sticking out a little bit, so I'll double check it on the bike to see if I need to remove that. If not, I'm not gonna remove it. But yeah, this one didn't even come through, like it partially came through. So I could tell once it hit, it started to get cockeyed, so crooked, got crooked, got crooked. So let me see what I can do to get this one out. This is gonna be fun. That's a bummer. Really hoping I'm not gonna have to do anything crazy. All right, let me get this removed and I'll be back. Got it out. So I will worry about getting that fixed later. Let's clean out these threads. Kind of got boogered up a little bit, I think, when it was pulling this out. Yeah, so don't put these in unless you can drill straight on through and make sure you can get the tap all the way through. I thought having that 1/4 inch of clearance would be enough, but
I thought he was over
with the taper, it's not. His truck's out there, isn't it?
Yeah, his truck's there. I guess
that's what I saw too. And so I was like, hey,
yeah. Thanks,
cool, got it, man. Sorry about that. My neighbor wasn't at his shop, even though his truck's outside. Much better. All right. I don't really like, the more I like touch and hold this, like I don't like the fact that the threads are sticking out like they are. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and kiss them with the grinder to kind of get them level with the aluminum. It's on the back side, so you'll never see that I hit it like that, but I just don't like the way it looks. Anyways, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna get this back on there, and I'll show you how everything holds really good. All right, so I have the caliper back, the caliper bracket, axle pretty much tightened up. Everything's free flowing. So let's see here. These will need some blue Loctite. Let me get some. Okay, just a dab will do. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. So that's it. I'll look up torque spec on these. I can't remember what it is, but I'll look up torque spec and get these torqued with the torque wrench. But yeah, there's, now it's not spinning freely like it was, so good to go. So don't forget, Time-Serts, Time-Sert, S-E-R-T. That's what you need. These do come in different sizes. I have a crap ton of like the 1/4 20s because that's going to be all the primary bolts and stuff like that on the soft aluminum stuff that Harley uses. 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, all of that stuff. So they come in different sizes. So I would definitely probably do like the 1/4, 5/16, and 3/8. That's probably all you'll ever use on a motorcycle, especially the 1/4s and the 5/16. Cool kit, can't go wrong with that. Something cool to have in your toolbox, especially if you're working on Harleys. I hope that helps out anybody that has ever had aluminum pull threads and you were really hesitant to put a Healy coil in. I personally do not have any Healy coils in this shop whatsoever. I don't like them. I've seen them come loose so many times. So Time-Sert is the way to go. Y'all have a good one. I'm Adam Garley and I'm out. Peace.